Hello friends, welcome to my channel Being Chemistrian. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let's start. So now we will discuss more problems from CSRNet. So this is the question. The number of 13C NMR signal appearing of the phenanthrene and anthracene will be. So I have already discussed these two molecules. I will again do that. So if you see the structure of phenanthrene and anthracene, there will be two plane of symmetry like this and one plane of symmetry in phenanthrene like this. So if you calculate now, you have to calculate from one part only and the rest part will be the same because these two are chemically equivalent. That's why they will have same signal in 13C NMR. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will have 7 signal, and if you calculate for this 1, 2, 3, 4, this will have 4 signal. So in my previous video I have said that this will appear as same signal, but actually if you see this will have different because we have different environment for this carbon and this carbon also. So make that correction. If you have already seen that video, then this will have 7 signal and this will have 4 signal. Now come to the next question. The 400 megahertz in two line of doublet are 2.35 and 2.38. The coupling constant J value is. How to calculate coupling constant? So for coupling constant we have to know what is this coupling constant is. So 2.35 means it will appear at this line because there are TMS is present at the right side. So 2.35 will be this and 2.38 will be this. So the distance between these two will be coupling constant. How to calculate that coupling constant? Because these are in ppm and we have to calculate in hertz because these are given in hertz. How we will do that? Just subtract these two and multiply with NMR frequency, that is 400 megahertz. So if you do that, you will get 12 hertz. So the option D will be the correct answer. Now again this question, the correct match of the 1H NMR chemical shift delta value will be. So they have given 3 compound. We have to say which compound have which chemical shift value. That means 5.2, 7.2, 9.2, 9.2, 5.4. You have to say which compound have which chemical shift value. This is asked in CSRNet June 2014. So how to solve this problem? So to solve this problem, you have to know if you have a electron rich species, that will come shielded region, and if you have electron deficient species, that will come at the de-shielded region, that is downfield. So if you see, all these compound have 6 electron resonating in this structure. So this has 5 carbon, this has 6, this has 7 carbon. So whatever the electron, whichever the carbon has maximum number of electron density, that will have shielded region, it will come lowest chemical shift value, and it will come moderate, and it will come highest chemical shift value. So from this we can say this will come at 5.2, this will come at 7.2, and this will come at 9.2. Now the next question is, a compound with molecular formula C4H6O2 shows band at 1770 cm inverse in IR and 4 peaks 178, 68, 28, 22 ppm in 13C NMR. So what will be the expected structure? So this question is asked in CSRNet December 2014. So how to solve this question? If you see in this question, they have mentioned a IR data, that is 1770 inverse, which is typically for a ester and also for a cyclic ester, 5-membered cyclic ester. So if you know this much value also, you can solve this is the correct structure. Now how to eliminate if you don't know 1770 inverse? Now what we'll do is, I will apply the concept of S character. Now if you see, these two molecule has confusion. That means if this compound has 1770 centimeter inverse or this compound has, there is no confusion between these two molecules. How? This comes around, this actually this is a ketone. If you see also 178, that will be for a ester, not for a ketone. So we can eliminate this. So if you see in this molecule, this is of course a ester, but if you see the conjugation, there are from double side conjugation from this side also, from this side also. So this carbonyl stretching frequency will be very much less. This is not 1770. So this is the confusion from A and C, which will be the correct answer. Now if we apply the concept of S character, more the outer angle, more will be the S character. So if you see in this molecule, this has a higher outer angle, inner angle less and higher outer angle. So this carbonyl, this is CO, will have more S character and have more bond strength and will resonate at 1820 centimeter inverse. So from this concept you can eliminate this. So the answer will be the option C. Now come to the next question. C7H12O2 exhibited the following data in 1H spectrum. So they have given the data. This is asked in CSRNet June 2011, 4 marker question. So if you see, all the molecules are looking like same. If you calculate also dB 7, 12, 2, so 7 plus 1, 8, minus 6, 2. So that will be 2 double bond equivalent. That will be either 2 double bonds or 1 ring, 1 double bond. So if you see, there are 2 double bonds in all the molecules. So with dB we don't get any information. What we will do, we'll look at these chemical shift values first, then these multiplets, whatever the chemical shift value, then the multiplicity we will see. Then again we will see the J values, which protons are coupling with which proton. Then if you don't get, then you again come back to chemical shift value. Okay, so let's start. So if you see this 7.10 and 5.90, this 7.10 must be attached with any alkene. So one hydrogen doublet of triplet, which alkene will give doublet of triplet? If you see this hydrogen will couple with this vicinal hydrogen, can give a doublet, and couple with this 2 hydrogen will give a triplet. So this is possible. This will be 7.2 Hz, this will be, and this will be a trans, you can see hydrogen. So that will be 16 Hz, we can see 16 Hz. So this will be the coupling. So 7.10 will be this. So from 16 Hz we can eliminate these two options. Option B will be eliminated, option D also eliminated, because this 16 Hz is typical for trans molecules. The hydrogen which are present in trans will have a J value. Now if you see this 5.90, one hydrogen doublet of triplet, that is J value 16, 16 and 2 Hz, that will correspond to this proton. If you see, this proton will couple with this 16 Hz, that will be a doublet, and this will couple with also this. This is a long range coupling. If you have not seen the video of a long range coupling video, you can see also that I have already mentioned how these two protons are coupled by long range coupling. So you can see my previous videos. Now this will give, this proton will give, for this will couple with this proton and give a doublet, and couple with these two proton and give a triplet. So 16 Hz will be trans coupling and 2 Hz due to long range coupling. Now come to the next 4.10 2 hydrogen quadrate. So quadrate means there must be a CH3 coupling partner. So this, if you see 7.2 Hz, 7.2 Hz, 7.2 Hz, these all are vicinal coupling. So 2 hydrogen quadrate means either this must be that 2 hydrogen or this must be that 2 hydrogen. So if you see, this is a CH2 which is attached to sp3 carbon, so this is 4.10, so this will be not that hydrogen because this has a chemical shift value, that will be this hydrogen. So this attached to oxygen and this is attached to carbonyl, so this is directly attached. You can see the table, whenever there is directly attached to heteroatom, it will come around 4.4 to 4.5 depending upon the electronegativity of the oxygen, nitrogen, like that. So if you see, this will be 2 hydrogen quadrate due to this protons, 3 protons, this will quadrate. And if you see 2.102 hydrogen multiplied, this will be this 2 hydrogen. So these 2 hydrogen will give, due to this proton, that will be doublet, and that doublet will be split again into these 3 proton, so doublet to quadrate, so doublet of quadrate, so that will be a multiplet. If you want to see how multiplet signal are coming, you can see my NMR video number 10. So if you see 1.25, this correspond to these 3 protons, that will be a triplet J equal to 72 Hz. Now last, the 0.90 3 hydrogen triplet will be this proton. So if you compare these 2 molecules, A, option C and option A, this will be the correct answer, because from this value, that is 2 hydrogen quadrate 4.10, this proton correspond to that chemical shift value, and if you compare these two, this will be the correct answer. So this is enough for this video. So please subscribe my channel, like video, and if you have any doubt, please mention in comment section.